Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about the woman Nixon King. But most importantly, a few things in regards to the movie. First and foremost, I'm gonna go and talk about what Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers said. He's absolutely right. Definitely there is something going on at Rotten Tomatoes. He said that there's something weird going on because of the scoring and nothing being decreasing from 99%, and it feels too generic, the replies. And I happen to agree with him. He's absolutely correct. There is definitely something going on right here. You saw 95 to 99. It feels... The way it's written feels generic. For instance, one of the best movies I've seen in a long while. Action is plentiful, great story, overall amazing performances. We really enjoyed the story and character. The movie moved at a good pace and acting was very good. We recommend this movie to anyone for entertainment afternoon or evening. Not too much violent scenes. Are you talking about the movie or just some generic stuff? There's nothing in here to actually dictate that this person saw the movie. It feels generic, like what you expect from a barking from an NPC. This was a wonderful movie. Viola Davis was amazing and everyone's superb. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. This may actually be real, maybe. But then, I loved this movie. It was exciting. Golf Capio and Suspense. Viola Davis was beautiful. Viola Davis. This was a great movie. The only thing you actually need... I'm even giving them a benefit of the doubt here, but the only thing you need to actually add a wildcard or a variable in a sentence to string together on a bot. Actress or actor name. Percentage sign, actor, percentage sign, and then you write, this was a wonderful movie, percentage sign for actor, percent sign, was amazing and everyone's superb. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Done. That's how you do a bot. It feels odd, especially because we all saw the trailer. We saw it. It was bad. It was universally downvoted. Here it is, the trailer. The woman Nixon King. 57,000 likes to 487,000 dislikes. Don't you think there's something odd in there? It's very odd. I would actually go and look at Metacritic, but there's a tiny little problem on Metacritic right now, as you can see here. So that one will have to go. So, you know, there's something odd going on at Rotten Tomatoes. But another thing that I like to point out on how weird this movie is, it's the title. Well, the description, really, the abstract section. This is from IMDb. Surprisingly enough, it's 6.2. Very different from Rotten Tomatoes, don't you think? But anyway, here is what it says. A historical epic. Inspired by true events that took place in the Kingdom of Dahomey, one of the most powerful states of Africa in 18th and 19th century. But, before that, it was... how do you put it? Hey, true events took a historical... Well, it disappeared. This is fascinating. It's a historical epic based in alternate history. It was written alternate history. That caught me by surprise because I actually saw it. It was, I swear it was right here, alternate history. This is interesting. This just happened. Or did I miss something? I think I may have missed something. Or they just censored it and I did not notice. Fuck myself sideways. No. Fuck my ass, mouth and tits and call me Shirley. Because that feels exactly what it is. That was goddamn fucking weird. But alternate history, as you all know, it's something thereabouts. As you can see in this description over here, it was exactly this that it was written there. A historical epic that is based in alternate history. What now? How can it be a historical epic when it's based in alternate history? Are you people retarded or something? Are they getting high? Or something? This one is a screenshot of IMDb. A historical epic that is based in the alternate history of the Kingdom of the Homie. Alternate history. You saw it there. Alternate fucking history. But it is, in fact, alternate history. Let's not go down and sugarcoat it, because it is alternate history. If you don't know, I'm gonna summarize more or less the topic of the movie here with the summary that you can find on Wiki, because I am definitely not wasting a single moment of my life watching this goddamn fucking hot garbage. Because this movie is akin to actually watching a movie in which a bunch of loyal Nazi soldiers liberating Jewish prisoners. That's exactly what this movie is about. Here, the West African Kingdom of the Homie, during the 1820s, General Naniska, leader of the Alpha Male group of warriors, the Agoji, liberates Dahomian women who are abducted by slavers from the Oyo Empire. Well, that's interesting because, quite frankly, these women were actually, in fact, created with a very single purpose. They are the army of the homie to go and capture slaves. They went out in support on capturing slaves in slave raiding parties. They were actually, in fact, even created because the amount of males in the kingdom was so low that the king, which I forgot the name, Gozo, something like that, had no males, almost no males to work for his army, because they were dying more often than not, either were as slaves or they were being killed in the wars in which the kingdom of the homie was waging war against. That's no wonder when the French went down there to actually stop slavery, the king said, "Hey, guys, yes, is wrong, because our economy is fully dependent on slave trades." And the French went on to fight. But these women sucked at war, to the point that about 600 of them died, and only 4 Frenchmen died. That puts into perspective how bad this is. But this is what the homie Amazons, or the bitches you saw in the previous page, is saying. It is what it says. The Dahomey kingdom was often at war with its neighbors, and captives were needed for the slave trade. The Dahomey women soldiers fought in slave raids. As referenced in Zora Neale Hurston's non-fiction work Barakun, and an unsuccessful war against Abeokuta. Interesting, isn't it? That's exactly what they did. My apologies. 129 Dahomey were killed in melee combat. Fascinatingly enough, they didn't say it was female, but 129 females or women were killed within the French lines. So basically only 4 French men died in this. They charged and died because they do not know how to. Oh, no, here it is, the second one. This is where it is the meat of the stuff. This one is even more epic. The Dahomey lost 86 regulars, which is males, and 417 Dahomey Amazons, or females, with nearly all of those deaths being inflicted by bayonets. The French lost 6 soldiers. When it says bayonets here, it means that it was hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, so they even sucked at that. But this is even more interesting because the French were in fact abolishing slavery. And what did they do? They went there to protect slavery. And this movie is actually completely the complete reverse of it. So how can they actually go and pull this shit off? I'm confused. Don't you think this is confusing? Because it feels confusing. Don't you think it feels confusing? Because I'm feeling confused right now. Hey, well, anything for the narrative, everything for the narrative, and all for the narrative. That's the only thing that matters for these people. And these people are all about the narrative. Fucking losers. And it's kind of hilarious as well. Quite hilarious. On that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night.